I've never had a man that respects my emotions or my feelings. Like, I'm actually tired of it. Were you thinking about me yesterday before you answered yes or no? I'm just answering that of course. You're just thinking about yourself, so that's selfish. I don't swear I'm not going to talk to you again. Can I stand on my word? Can I kiss you?
Can Isabella ever stand on her words? I doubt. Anyways, let's start from the beginning of how we got here. After the head of house victory saved Kayikumi from possible eviction, Isabella went to meet him, tell him that although she's no longer in talking terms with Kayikumi, that she still appreciates the fact that you honored your friend, being that Kayikumi has always referred to you as a friend and you also refer to him as a friend, and she's glad you did this for him. Isabella said while she's happy for Kayikumi, but for Gigi, that it doesn't sit right with her what you're doing with her. The fact that Gigi is in an entertainment space, very intelligent, that she's such a solid woman that she wants to emulate, learn from. But the whole thing happening, how did the both of you get to this point? Because it happened so fast. And Victory said, well, that he's here for a game, he's here for a purpose, and nobody will limit him from doing that. That just the other day, Joanna came to sit at his laps only for Gigi to turn everything around and say, oh, learn to put barrier, learn to put limits to things you do with people around here. And that's not what he's for in this house. And I'm like, wow. After Gigi saying, oh, this girl sat on your laps, and of all people to make your guest, it's Joanna, still the same Joanna. Man. Isabella then told them that the only reason why she was rooting for Jason J during the head of house challenge is that her instincts already told her that once Thelma wins, Thelma is going to pick Kayikumi just to spit it on her face. And that was the reason she was rooting for Jason J. But she said now, moving on, that even if Kayikumi comes to meet her in bed, she's not going to let it happen, that never again, that she hasn't in the long run, that she has never had the opportunity of having a man that respects her, and this is it repeating again, and this time around she's not going to allow that. My mind was still saying, you go allow him, not be you again. Anyways, Isabella said on a normal, Kayikumi will not even meet someone like her or even stand the chance of being with someone like her. Anyways, Sultana, in a roundtable discussion with Thelma and Culture, told them that she likes Isabella as a person, but then Isabella is a lot. And I'm like, how can you say you like someone at the same time say that a lot? She said that for any way Kayikumi is being perceived, that if Kayikumi is being perceived in the negative way, that is because of Isabella. Because Kayikumi has never done anything wrong so far. That is just that impression of Isabella that is rubbing off on him. And I'm like, Isabella herself, what she don't do wrong now? Well, Sultana said she's happy Isabella is no longer in the picture, so that people get to see Kayikumi for who he truly is. That just like her, that there is a reason why she hasn't been making up in the house or apply cosmetics of any form. That usually people always sexualize her, and this is because of the way she's built up. So she decided that this time around she will bear it all, so that people will see her for who she is. It will shock you tomorrow morning when you will see Isabella and Kayikumi. Well, Thelma said she can't even believe it that you will mock someone you once considered a friend. That even if you no longer believe in the friendship, or the friendship is no longer there, at least for old time's sake, that imagine Isabella making mockery of Kayikumi, mocking him. And just then, Dana asked why was Faith crying. That is it because, is it a ship problem? And Sultana said no, that it's just a build-up of emotions, but it's not her right to share someone else's story, that she will leave it for Faith. Anytime Faith is ready to share what made him cry, he will share, because she does not like sharing people's sensitive, she does not like sharing any sensitive conversation people share to her or share with her. She just wants to keep it to herself and then allow the person tell their own story. Culture said he's excited for the decision Victory made, that was the reason why he started clapping immediately Victory announced Kayikumi's name, and that this thing came at the right time, being that Kayikumi has been emotionally down for a while, and this guy coming to save him now, that if you notice that his mood changed immediately, that he's looking brighter and lighter now. While they were still doing their cha-cha-cha, Thelma was already having a TED talk with Kayikumi, asking Kayikumi what fueled his decision of saying yes to Thelma without considering her or consulting her, that he didn't even look her way. And Kayikumi said, honestly, he just went with his impulse, and being that there is nothing there, he does not like Thelma. Thelma does not like him. He didn't feel it will come off to you in any certain way. And Isabella then told him that you effed up. Well, Isabella digressed a little by asking him what's going on with you, that you've been complaining about the housemates, how they are not, walking up or coming up to you, and here you are talking to people in a certain manner. That imagine you calling brides, using the B word on bride. What does that tell of you? And you will still want this housemates to warm up to you. Well, in all of this, there is something Isabella said that I started laughing. Isabella told Kayikumi that the housemates were already angry with you that you accepted Thelma's request to be the guest. And I'm like, hold on, girl. The housemates don't give an F. What are you saying? Why are you making this young man feel that way? Well, Isabella told Kayikumi that that's so selfish of you to go ahead accepting Thelma's request without even, looking her direction or seeking her consent, and that shows how insensitive you are. That she's in touch with her sense. She's a very sensitive and emotional person. That you know how much that really hurt her, but she was pretending not to be hurt. That her heart was bleeding like that red gown she was wearing, but she had to pretend and show another another gesture like she does not care and all of that. That deep down she was hurting. She had to cry. Her heart was bleeding, and even the most difficult part was trying to pretend that she was, try to mask that pain. Well, Kayikumi then apologized to Isabella, telling Isabella that all of this pain, all of this attitude simply shows one thing, that you care, that you love me, because if you didn't care, you didn't love me, you won't be hurt. It will just be nothing to you. But here you are, that your reactions are valid, and he's very sorry for doing all of that. So while at that, the next point, they were already holding hands, and Isabella saying no, that there's no way this will happen. Can she just keep to her words, that she already said that they are done, and here she is trying to undone again. And I'm like, girl, is it not you? Not be you again. It's you now. Is it not the same you that even when this guy told you I have something for me there, you were still perambulating, asking him, oh, I don't want to be a pick me, but go make your choice. The same guy that Mide came this afternoon and told you that Kayikumi said, I should say I want him and all of that so as to discharge you. It's the same person you are here with negotiating. Are you okay? It's you now. While they were holding each other's hands, Kola then walked in and was like, hey, my people, and started hailing them and said, exactly. And now turned to Kayikumi saying, I told you that all this I told you that you should just go and talk to her. Oh my God. So they no say Isabella said no, if stand by her word. Anyways, Kola was super excited for them, telling them that, see, life is just ups and down, and this is how it should be. Well, I can't wait to see the reaction of the housemates when they'll wake up tomorrow and now realize that all is well. Especially Sultana, who had so much to say about Isabella. I can't wait to see their reaction when they wake up, maybe come to the gym and discover that Isabella and Kayikumi is back. Well, Isabella also told Kayikumi that this is even risky, her accepting you back, that now she does not know if it's genuine or if you have a new game plan now and will want to include her in your strategy. That is it not better she just stay on her own, because she does not even know the direction you want to navigate now. Well, Kayikumi promised Isabella that it's none of that, and now said that the house feels different without you in it. That in fact he knows that had he went to that bed, he's definitely going to have nightmares because everywhere began to look boring and all of that. Well, They now started hugging, and Kayode felt that is the right time to go and show us other housemates. Instead of showing us what's going on there, let's know how this reunion, how they are going to seal this reunion. Well, tomorrow morning, let's see the reaction from housemates, especially Thelma and Sultana. You see, because in the afternoon, okay, let me just add this. In the afternoon, Thelma said that the reason why she picked Kayikumi as her guest is because of Isabella. That Isabella has always been shouting that there is no friendship in this game. We are here for a game. Don't do friendship. Do you. Put yourself first and all of that. And then right there at the arena, when they were playing that game, a lot of people were rooting for her. And before now, she's even cool with Isabella. That only for her to turn, and she was hearing Isabella's voice saying, "Oh, go Jason, go Jason." That when she now won, she now said, "Okay, let me teach her. Let me show her that her game now. Let me play her game for her little." So why after shouting, "No friendship, blah, blah, blah," now I said, your boo is my guest and you are all over the place, talking about it and can't just move on. Anyways, let me see Thelma's reaction by tomorrow when she will see that even the game plan safe, that the both of them are back. Don't forget to drop your own opinion regarding all of this. Isabella, Kayikumi, Thelma's opinion, Sultana's opinion. But wait, I want to say something. Sultana talks too much. That's just me. She always have an opinion for everybody, but tell me what you think.
You truly like somebody and you're destroying them. I'm very happy with what Victory did for Kumi.